Saeed, let's talk about the girls very quickly. The disappointments of Olympics are over. Coach Christopher Danjuma has called up 35 players. Preparations will begin on Monday for the All-Africa Games in Congo-Brazzaville.
In fact, it's going to take a little while to get off the disappointments of not qualifying for the Olympics, considering the fact that we didn't qualify in 2012.
Last time we didn't qualify for Olympics, we didn't qualify for All Africa Games.
Exactly.
So this is better than the last one. Although we are not happy. As African champions.
Exactly, as African champions, we know we are a so-called powerhouse when it comes to female football in Africa there. So it sounds so very disappointing there. I felt, okay, just look at how we were knocked out against Equatorial Guinea. We scored as early as 12 minutes and just lose out in the 87 minutes. So painful. But talking about these particular African games now, we hope these girls that have been invited would perhaps do us well, consolidate on the fact that they didn't qualify for the Olympics and get us the gold medal. Anything less than the gold medal, then it's not acceptable at all.
They're to report in Abuja on Monday, August 10, and they'll be going straight to the Syrup Legacy Hotel in Abuja. All right, so shake off the disappointment of not going to the Olympics and face the All-Africa Games very, very squarely. Well, today, early this morning, the World Soccer Governing Body, FIFA, held the draw for the FIFA Under-17 World Cup. And you remember, we are the defending champions. So we expect that Emmanuel Amunike and his boys, for all the hard work they've been doing in the past couple of months in Abuja, they will be able to go there. And as we said on this show yesterday, I don't think we need to overflog it, that the target is not win at all costs, but winning mentality all the same, but not win at all costs. And we've been drawn in a against Chile. Yeah, we've been drawn in Group A, actually, against Chile, the hosts. Yeah, exactly. And that's a tricky group against Croatia, against the US. Group B, you have England, Guinea, Brazil, and Korea Republic. Let's see the other groups. Group C. Okay, let's see. Group C has Australia. Okay.
Belgium, Mali, Honduras, Ecuador. I don't think
that's Group D. That should be Group D.
That's Group D.
That should be Group D. All right. Let me read it. Let me read it off my system here. Group C, we have Australia, Germany, Mexico, Argentina. Group D, you have Belgium, Mali, Honduras, and Ecuador. Group E, you have South Africa, Costa Rica, Korea, and Russia. And then Group F, you have New Zealand, France, Syria, and Paraguay. But of interest to us, I mean, we apologize for the mix-up, but of interest to us is Group A, which is correct from what you have on your slide, on the screen. Chile, Croatia, Nigeria, and the USA. We wish Emmanuel Amunike and the boys all the best, and hope that they can go there and do Nigeria proud and produce players. Saeed.
Yeah, that, most importantly, is to get a regular supply of players to the Flying Eagles, to the Under-23 team and the Super Eagles. And I think we have achieved that in the past 5 years. Most of the players in the last Eagles squad are in the Flying Eagles. Some of them are also navigating their way into the Olympic team. So that I think that for me is the ultimate, motive for this tournament. If we win it, all well and good. But I think the exposure, the opportunity for the players is so enormous. We are talking about Kelechi Iheanacho because he went to the UAE. I mean, the Under-17 World Cup the last time in UAE, and they did well. So if we can get players in that are up to that quality, then I think we should have achieved the motive of participating in this tournament. Then it behoves on the federation now to prepare this team very well. These are guys that have not gone. I think they have not even moved outside this continent for the first time, so that they won't have inferiority complex when they play at that level. Play top quality friendly in an atmosphere similar to the one in Chile.
Okay, so that's a challenge for these boys. We wish them the best of luck, and we hope they can emulate what their predecessors did some 2 years ago. But more importantly, as Oyen said, and as Saeed also reiterated, we hope they are able to throw up a whole lot of future stars for the Nigerian national team. That should be our target. Let's talk about the Olympic team very quickly. We've already spoken about this guy. He was called up as well in the list of 23 released today by the Nigerian Football Federation that Sam's coach Sunday Olise has called up for the game against Tanzania. I'm talking about the captain of Nigeria's Olympic team. plays his football for Bayelsa United. But the story about him, Onye, is that Azubike Ogechukwu has joined a Turkish second division side, Yeni Malatyaspor. That's the club, and the club already pays the wages of Sunday Umba. So he's teaming up with his compatriot, but people are saying this guy is a top quality player, should be getting a better deal than this.
No, if you go to Europe, whether second division or first division, if you are good, I bet you.
It's a matter of time.
Yes, it's a matter of time you get to the top. This guy has shown.
Fantastic player.
Has shown that he's a great player that has a lot
captain
of
our Olympic team
from nowhere, and it also shows that Samson Siasia has eyes for talents. No matter where you are playing, if you are a good player, you make his team, and that is something Olise should emulate. When you make our team very successful, very competitive, then our players will get easily into Europe. But when
this guy is not going for trials, didn't go for trials.
He
just
went there and signed.
Although it's a second division team, anyway.
It doesn't matter. Some players like John Otaka were in Egypt. He didn't spend more than one season in Ismaili. He got to the Middle East. Then from there he went straight to Europe, and he got to the EPL. So I think if you are good, naturally the player will progress.
I think I have issues with that particular contract going to a second division side. If he's totally good and he's the captain of a dream team's side, I feel you should just wait a little bit. If your talent would speak for you, definitely you'll get a better offer. We've had issues of our players playing in lower rank size in Europe, so to speak. I'd rather prefer a team playing in Neyimba and playing very well here than just going abroad. But we know how it is in Nigeria, where most of our players want to go abroad.
Also make some cool cash for themselves.
Exactly.
Anyway, whichever one, we wish him the best of luck and hope that he goes there and is able to achieve. But then that means they have to find an understanding with his team so that they can still be available for the dream team, because that guy is an integral part of CRC's Olympic team. Let's come on very quickly now, and the next story is about this weekend, March day 22 of Nigeria's top flight league, the Globe Premier League. I'm going to run through for you the fixtures of games that we play this weekend. We have a double header at the Rugeni Stadium in Oba, and it will be Atlant against 3SC on Sunday, 2 p.m., and then Ifeanyi Uba against Sunshine, 4 p.m. On Sunday. And then you have Enyimba against Lobby Stars in Aba. You have SC Taraba against Aqua United in Jalingo. Sharks of Port Harcourt will be hosting Rangers on Sunday. That's a big game in Port Harcourt on Sunday. Giwa will be hosting Warri Wolves in Jos. Dolphins will be welcoming Abia Warriors to Port Harcourt. That's another tricky game for the Dolphins team. El Kanemi Warriors of Maiduguri at the Karkanda Stadium in Katsina will be welcoming Kwara United. Wicked Tourists, surprise package this season, will be welcoming Nasarawa United to Bauchi. And then Bayelsa United will be confronting Kano Pillars in Ogara.